Now these colors, I want you to see them again because I want you to see they're the same colors as the colors that was in the relief I was just showing you from Ancient Kemet. You know what I'm saying? The one I was just showing you that had a star coming to Earth on the green light. I already showed you green light, but you can see all those colors are right there. There's the blue right there and the big laser. I call that the photon. That guy sitting in the middle of the X, he controls that. He's real good with it too. He couldn't wait to come here. He's upset about a lot of stuff going on here. Couldn't wait. So my thing is that, you know, I want to show you guys that you can't be stuck in the foolish conceptualizations about how our universe works. We need to all develop a more serious cognitive archive. You know, stupid is stupid. We don't and can't afford to be stupid. We don't want to be and can't afford to be stupid. All right, we all know what happens. People will take advantage of you. Okay, let's all know that. Okay, people will take advantage of you if you do not educate yourself. If you do not educate your children, people will take advantage of your children. Believe that. You educate your children yourself. That is your job, no one else. Someone has taken control. There's the green light. Someone has taken control of our responsibility, and they are not doing a good job of management of our responsibilities. We all know that. Change must be made. So there's no need for anyone to be trying to have problems with the person that has been ordained by the universe. I don't care if circumstances down here does keep me the materialism that is often common with these leaders to make you believe that that makes them somehow more capable of being a true decision or problem fixer. You know what I mean? I could be a very, very, very successful problem solver, barefooted, standing on a rock, looking at the stars, just as suited as any person sitting behind a computer with a Slurpee and a suit and a tie on. I'd probably be better because I probably got my information from a more reliable source than a whole bunch of rhetoric that's under certain circumstances and conditions required for it to stay amongst the thought of the common masses. The Bible is what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. So that's just something I want you to think about. All these colors right here are the colors of our universal creator. These are God colors that is always accompanied with God or our creator sending sigils of information to our planet. That's the reason why those colors look the same colors that you see on all the flowers and the trees and stuff like that. And there's the spiral, so you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that Asar is the Buddha inside the spiral. Should be no doubt in your mind. Okay? about water. When you see it, it's probably too late. It moves fast. It ain't no joke. Look how fast it's rising though. Look how deep it's getting. Look, it's gonna be over the bridge and over the waterfall in a minute, the little levee there. And it's rising above it so fast, look. That little canyon. Oh, this is ugly. This is really ugly. See, now let's say you live somewhere like Port Angeles, all right? I mean, some place like that, this is really possible that this could happen up there.
You better get your green light.
And even Seattle.
You better get your green
Even
light.
as Vancouver, because the water
You better get your green
is
light.
so unpredictable, and the earth is tilted on its poles, and since we don't have a government that is honest enough to tell us which way the pole is, well, I don't have none of the materialism that is often common with these leaders to make you believe that. See, now let's say you live somewhere like Port Angeles, all right? I mean, some place like that, this is really possible that this could happen up there.
Get your green light.
And even Seattle.
Get your green light.
Even here as far down as Vancouver.
Get your green light.
It's
And
so
Portland, get your green light.
The earth is tilted on its poles, and since we don't have a government that is honest enough to tell us which way the pole is shifting, you know, I mean, this that type of stuff right there that I'm talking about, they let you take into consideration of how misled we are. Because right now, with all the destructive stuff that we've been seeing on the earth, you should see FEMA, the Red Cross, and all kind of agencies, you know what I'm saying, around the globe that's supposed to be preparing us for the events of natural disasters like this, making contact with people and making all kinds of strategies and everything like that. You don't see any of that going on. Because the only people that's making that type of implementation of actions available to them are the ones who has taken all the wealth from us. And so now we all sitting around here looking stupid as hell, on our own, with no resources, no food. They get ready to turn everybody's electricity off and all that old shit because everybody said they ads around stuck on this person's skin is black so I should hate him, or this is a woman or she ain't shit, and all that stupid stuff. It's how this happened. Now we know that this type of stuff is almost inevitable, and will soon happen. But everybody's sitting around and you don't see no togetherness with no communities or anyone planning a strategy to be combative to this type of natural disaster where you can be of assistance to your fellow man. And you know why? Because everybody's out for themselves and so stuck on, if you touch that, I will shoot you. And that's why even now, in the state of concern that everyone is that this type of stuff is going to happen on our planet, you don't see no togetherness with no one trying to come up with a strategy so you could be united and fight this off. But now, if we all wanted to fight another country, Iran or something, you'd see everybody willing to send their son to war to murder somebody else's son. But you can't get one person to come out with the idea that, you know, we should, something. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Nothing. It's like everybody is so depleted and so defeated that they just is willing to go with whatever happens. Because after a government like what we done had, that's the only energy that's left in people. And like what we have, I shouldn't say in the past tense because we still got the same thing. same damn government. That's gonna change though. Now I just want you to see this because the severity of our circumstances is like this picture. We're all wet.